up YouTube, Praful from Scientiphysique, and in this today's video we are going to answer one of the most asked questions out there. We've all looked at those Hollywood and Bollywood actors and fashion models and wondered, damn, how do they get into such great shapes? How do they get such flawless, perfect looking like physiques? And today, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how to get a perfect looking, flawless model like physique. So if you are a guy who has just started to work out or who has been into fitness for quite some time, and if you have not been able to achieve the desired physique, this video is for you guys and I recommend you watch the video till the end. So let's just dive into it. Let's build the physiques Scientiphysique way. Guys, you browse through the internet and I'm sure there are hundreds and hundreds of videos that will teach you how to get ripped, how to burn fat, how to build muscle, how to get stronger. But the problem with all those videos is that they directly go into the details without addressing the basics. So most of the guys who watch these videos, they are drowned in what I call information overload. So they are bogged with the details like what exercises to do, how many reps, how many sets to do, what diet to follow, how many calories to take, what supplements to take. And you know what, all these guys, they start counting their calories, they start measuring their food, they start spending thousands and thousands of rupees on supplements that they actually don't need and still end up looking like shit. Why? Because they skipped the basics and directly went into the details and specifics. So in this today's video, let's get our basics right. Let's talk about the basics. I'm giving you 3 basic tips that you need to follow no matter what workout plan you're following, no matter what diet plan you're following, no matter what exercises you're doing. These 3 tips should be the cornerstone of your fitness journey. So tip number 1, never do a bulk and cut cycle. This might come off as a surprise to most of you guys because this is one of the first things that you get to hear from the Indian trainers if you enter into an Indian gym. भाई पहले 6 महीने आपको bulk up करना पड़ेगा and next 6 महीने आपको cut down करना पड़ेगा तब भी आपकी body आएगी. Bullshit. This is one of the biggest bullshits because it is scientifically proven. There are scientific proofs that you can build muscle and burn fat at the same time. I can guarantee you this, that you can build muscle and burn fat at the same time. But personally, why I don't recommend you guys to follow this bulk and cut method is because of this one big reason. That is stretch marks. You're changing your body continuously. You're putting on weight, you're reducing the weight, your body is getting expanded and contracted, and at the end of the day, all you're left with those weird looking stretch marks all over your body. Most of the guys fail to understand this. Even I did the same mistake, that we fail to understand that a physique is not just about big biceps and big chest and popped out abs. It's much more than that. It's a complete package. It involves your skin health, it involves your hair, it involves your posture, it involves your mental well-being. If any of these things go off, your physique is not going to look flawless. It is not going to look complete. And stretch marks can be one of the biggest deal breakers. I know tons of guys who have awesome bodies but they're embarrassed to take their shirts off only because of the stretch marks that got all over their body. I'm not saying that stretch marks are totally avoidable. If you are obese and if you're trying to lose weight, more often than not, you will end up with stretch marks. But inviting the stretch marks just by following some bullshit plan is simple stupidity. So I don't want you guys to fall into this trap and get stretch marks all over your body. Tip number 2, never ever take steroids. This might again come off as a surprise because most of the young guys who go into the gym are made to believe by these trainers that the only way to build a body is by taking steroids. Again, bullshit. I agree that steroids will help you get that body in a much quicker time with less efforts, but everything comes at a price. Taking steroids has hundreds of side effects. You start getting pimples all over your body, you start getting pimples on your face, you start losing your hair, you start going bald, you have emotional issues, you have rage issues, your hormones start going haywire, and more importantly, your balls start to shrink. So if you are not healthy from within and if you're just looking for the looks, you're not going to sustain that physique for a longer period of time. And also assume that you get the body that you want by taking steroids. How long can you maintain it? Your body will go off the moment you stop injecting steroids. So we at Scientiphysique believe in not only building the bodies that are not just healthy and attractive but also sustainable. That is, the body that you achieve should be able to maintain for a longer period of time. We know how much dedication and effort that goes in building the physiques, but if you're not able to maintain that physique for a longer period of time, what's the point? So before taking steroids, think twice, and I recommend that you don't take steroids unless you're competing at a national or international level competitions. So tip number 3 and the final tip, stop doing hours and hours of boring cardio. Again, there is a big misconception that in order to burn fat, it's just about calories in and calories out, how much calories you consume and how many calories you burn. But it's not just about that, it's about triggering the right hormones in your body. And it is scientifically proven that long hours of endless cardio has shown to increase the cortisol levels. I'm not going to explain the details about all these hormones in this video, but understand this. If your body has higher level of cortisols, the ability of your body to build muscle and burn fat goes drastically down. You will put on more fat and you will lose muscle at a faster rate. In the physique game, there are two major important hormones. One is testosterone and another one is cortisol. In order for you to build muscle and burn fat, your testosterone level should be high and your cortisol level should be low. But if you are doing hours of endless cardio, your cortisol levels tend to increase. So if you think that running on that treadmill for hours together will get the physique that you desire, you're wrong. So get off that treadmill and start showing some intensity. Start doing high intensity training like Tabata, like sprints, start lifting heavy weights, start doing squats, start doing deadlifts. Start training like man to get a masculine physique. So those are the 3 tips that you need to follow no matter what workout plan, no matter what diet plan you're following. I know I didn't explain all these points in detail, but if you guys want me to make separate videos on each of these points, let me know in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, like the video, subscribe to my channel and share this video with the people who you think need to watch this before they go to their next workout. And follow me on Instagram, and my Instagram handle is Praful Kulkarni. And that's it. See you guys in the next video. Let's build the physiques Scientiphysique way.